live, woohoo, with a semi-pro painting video. Actually, we're stenciling today. Sorry, semi-pro stenciling. Got my days all confused. It's been a short week for me. I'm still on vacation mode. Never mind, I'm here. Just kidding. I would love to be back on vacation. I had a great time. I missed you all, though. We did some recorded videos while I was gone, so we hope that you were able to check those out. But we are back with our lives. I have no other vacation scheduled for the rest of this year, so you have me until December.
As of right now.
As of right now. You never know what's going to happen, but we always have something up our sleeves. So Lindsey and I are going to be doing a semi-pro stenciling video, and by Lindsey and I mean I'm going to be painting, and Lindsey's going to be answering questions. She's also going to be putting links in for you, so you guys can quickly hop over to cdstencils.com and pick up any of the items that we're using in today's live, or any of the items that we use in any of the lives during the month of September. Did you like our recorded videos? I had fun doing them. It was weird painting without having you guys to talk to, so that was kind of strange for me, but we made it through it. Back with lives. We're going to do a fun football one today. I think it's a cool one. My family is a football family. I'm not particularly a football fan, but I live with all boys and they love it. So been going to football games since my kids were little, and still kind of chugging along with them as they do it. So we are going to get started here in just a minute. If you're here, let us know that you're here and where you're from. If you're a repeat viewer, thanks for joining us and coming back. If you're a new viewer, thanks for stopping by and checking out our semi-pro stenciling video. Lindsey and I are semi-pros. We call ourselves semi-pro because we're just starting into this painting world, and we work hard to give you guys quick and easy projects that you guys can recreate for yourselves, for gifts, for craft shows, any of that fun stuff. So that's what we're doing here during these lives. We're also live on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock, and that's where we do a semi-pro painting video. So if you're more into like the layered pieces and ornaments and plaques and stuff like that, you can catch us on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock for semi-pro painting. Lindsey and I are here for that as well. And Chris always has some sort of content coming out on a Tuesday, whether it be a live or a video. So you can always check all of our Facebook pages or YouTube channels. So we have Chris Way Designs, we have CD Stencils YouTube page. We have a TikTok for CD Stencils. Lindsey, have you put much on there lately? I know you've been gone. Yeah, she's been like super busy because she was flying solo while I was gone. I mean, mom and dad were here, but she was doing my work and her work, so she was a busy girl.
So there'll be more content going.
Yeah, we'll have more. Yeah, we'll have more content going up next week. Now that I'm back, I came back yesterday, so it was my first day back. So not a full week, but. All right, that's what's going on here. Lindsey, are we ready to get started?
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, flip the camera and let's get started. Today, our project we're going to be working on is going to be done on our 12-inch bracket plaque. I love this piece. I love the shape of this piece. It's a great versatile plaque, and any of our 8.5 by 11 stencils fit right on it, so it's perfect. This is the stencil that we're going to be doing today. Traditions, tailgate, tackles, and touchdowns. It's got a cool little silhouette of a football player here. We're going to be stenciling this one on this plaque. In the interest of time, I went ahead and base coated the plaque using the White Adirondack home decor chalk paint from Folk Art. Love this stuff. Super easy to use. Quick coat. I mean, literally threw this on here like
20 minutes ago.
Yeah, 20 minutes ago. Because I was like, oh, we have to paint today. Lindsey, what am I doing? So anyways, we are busy doing other stuff. So this is the project we're going to be working on today. I did use, like I said, the White Adirondack chalk paint for my base coat on our 12-inch bracket pack. As always, guys, the items that we use in our Facebook Lives, you can grab on a discount for the month of September. So any items that we've used, any surfaces we've used, any stencils that we use are all in included in that coupon sale. Lindsey did not get the thing printed out because she was super busy, and so she's just going to put the link down in the bottom. So it's going to be stencils, it's going to be plaques, it's going to be brushes. All of that stuff that we've used are in that section, so you guys can get any of that stuff that you want. Okay, I have a plan. My plans seldom work out. I usually veer. They do. Like
you have no faith in yourself.
Well, no, it's not that. I always never go with my original plan. Like that's what I mean. Like once I start going, something, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to do that. I want to do it like this. So, anyways, I have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work out, but we're going to go with it. My plan is to do traditions and tackles in the same color, tailgates and touchdowns in a different color. My silhouette, my football player in black, of course, because it's going to be a silhouette, and I think I'm going to do in the color of my tailgates. Yes, my tailgates. Isn't that what I said, Lindsey? I don't know.
We don't know.
It's gonna be an adventure. We're just here for the ride, guys. I'm gonna start at the top like always. I feel like it's easier just to start at the top and not have to mess with like worrying about getting my hand in paint. So we're going to work at the top and work our way down. So we're going to start with traditions. I am going to use dark chocolate for my traditions.
And so while you're scoring on your Sam's Club.
Sam's Camp paper plate, hashtag Sam's Club.
Dawn is here from Indiana.
Hi, Dawn from Indiana.
And our friend Stacy Stamber is here.
Hi, Stacy.
Sandy McTeer is here.
Miss Sandy, how are you?
She says it's her absolute favorite surface. She does love this.
I do. I know you do love this surface. I love this surface as well. It's such a versatile piece. And you can do so much to dress it up as well. So I really do like this piece. Okay, so I'm starting with my, what did I say? Dark chocolate. I have dark chocolate here. I'm thinking mud and grass is what I'm thinking. So
mud and grass.
Well, yeah, because
Yes.
my son was a lineman, and so he always was like getting thrown in like torn up grassy mud. So like to me, football is mud and grass. Like
Except
that's
right
what
now
I'm
in
doing.
Ohio, it's not mud.
No, it's not mud in
It's
Ohio.
crispy.
We're in crispy drought right here in Ohio, and it's craziness. Like it is so dry. We went on vacation for like 16 days, and we came back, and my husband's like, I'm gonna have to mow. It's gonna be a jungle in our yard. Yeah, no, definitely not a jungle. It's all dead.
Yeah, she texted me and she's like, Brad's gonna have to mow. I said, probably not.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, it's pretty crispy. We haven't had rain in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy. Since before we left, he didn't even mow before we left.
Yeah, it's crazy. Everything's brown and crispy. And my nephew plays football as well. We went to the game last week, and the majorettes decided they were gonna twirl fire. And
did they catch ground on fire?
There was drought warnings, and I'm thinking that's not the brightest idea, you know.
No.
It just flashed like a burn warning on our phone, and I'm like, oh no.
Did they catch on fire?
Well, they stomped the grass out really fast.
Okay, so it was okay. Yeah.
But yeah, everything was brown, and
oh my goodness. So I want to know, are you a football family? Like I said, my boys have played football since like second grade or something silly. My son played up into college. He played a couple years in college, and then our other son played all the way up until his senior year of high school. He played all through there. So
Lori has joined us.
Hi, Lori.
And Susan asked a question.
Yeah, Susan, what you need?
Illinois.
Okay.
When will I'm assuming she means splatter brushes be back in stock? They are back in stock now.
Yep.
They are available to order.
Yep.
So you shouldn't have a problem ordering them. They are on both websites.
It's a great tool.
Stenciling.com.
It's a great tool.
Coverdistributing.com, but they are available. We got it back in this week.
Absolutely. It's a great tool. If you don't have it, grab it.
There's Terry.
Hi, Terry Brown. Did you miss us? I know we missed you. We really did miss talking to you guys. I mean, it was so weird for me to not have videos twice a week for 2 weeks. It was crazy.
Lori says, yes, we're a football family.
Okay, so here's the deal, Lindsay. I didn't even tell you this yet.
Uh-oh.
Okay. This weekend's football game is Ohio State versus Marshall.
Oh, yeah, we can't be friends.
And I went to Marshall, and my kids are going to the game.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're going. They got tickets yesterday. They're going to go to the game and cheer for Marshall. Normally, they're Ohio State fans, but when they're playing Marshall.
House divided.
They do need a house. I can make them one maybe tomorrow. I could do that for them. They would like that. But yeah, they're going to the game, so they'll be excited. I mean,
where are they sitting all over on TV?
I think double A deck. They're down low. The tickets were cheap because it's Marshall.
It is at Ohio State.
It's at Ohio State, yeah. But the tickets were, they paid like $100 a ticket, so they were for like the lower deck, which is cheap.
That's not bad at all.
No, which is cheap for Ohio State game. Those tickets are like $400 or $500.
Yeah,
but it's Marshall, and everybody knows it's going to be a blowout. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm saying come to Marshall and get those Tudor Biscuit World biscuits. I'm just saying. I thought that was funny. Lindsay sent me this meme today. It was like one of the football coaches from Marshall, and they posted something about they wanted Ohio State players to come and transfer in, and their NIL money would be like from Tudor's Biscuit World. They could eat there all day, every day, all they wanted for free. And she sent me that. I was like, that's hilarious because Dakota sent me that yesterday.
But Tudor's Biscuit World is pretty good. If you've never had Tudor's Biscuit World in West Virginia.
Yeah. Is anybody? I don't think they're anywhere.
There is one in Xenia, Ohio.
Is there really? Okay.
Someone told me there is. I haven't gone down there. But it is. First time I saw the sign, I thought it was like an amusement park.
They're so good.
But it is biscuits and gravy.
It is so good. My husband loves it.
Oh, Terry. Terry says she loves Marshall, but not a fan of Ohio State.
All right, Terry. Go Herd. I'm with you, Terry.
It's okay. Sometimes pulled for Alabama. That's okay. As long as you don't say that team up north, we're fine. We're good as long as it's not that team up north.
I don't watch football, guy. I mean, my husband watches it, and if it's on and I'm in there, like I kind of try to pretend like I'm paying
Hey,
attention.
Big Ten, Deb Bluefield.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, Big Ten.
All right. Let us know. So my whole family, let us know who you're cheering for this weekend. I want to know. My whole family is like West Virginia Mountaineers on my mom and dad's side. So my kiddos though, Austin likes W, of course, and then and Marshall, and then our son likes Marshall, and then he'll watch Ohio State and cheer for Ohio State if they're playing anybody other than Marshall.
Yeah, we just like college football. We're not really big NFL fans, even though I do have a Chiefs shirt.
You have a Chiefs shirt now because of Taylor Swift. Yeah, that's why you have a Chiefs shirt.
It says "Go Taylor's boyfriend."
My husband likes NFL. He used to not, because he used to say they didn't play for like the love of the game anymore. They played for like
that's
money.
Why I don't like it.
And he was like, but now he's kind of gotten away from that a little bit. And he's because now college is the same thing because they all have sponsorships in college and they can all get and they get money in college for that. So that NIL money.
And Terry says, I will pull for Alabama, but she is a real Auburn fan. I always pull for Auburn. Unless they're playing Ohio State, which that's a rarity. But I mean,
I don't even watch football unless they have it on and I can't escape it.
And I'll watch.
Do you like how I said that? I can't escape it.
I'll watch NFL, but I don't enjoy it. I really don't.
Yeah.
Because they don't play for rarity.
Well,
I feel like it.
So speaking of NFL, so who are your NFL teams then? We were talking about college. Who are your NFL teams? So my husband likes the Kansas City Chiefs. Not since, Taylor. He's liked them since before I knew him. So even when they were like terrible, he liked them. So that was his favorite team. And then my son Austin loves the Pittsburgh Steelers. He watches every single game. He has all of the attire. He has everything. He loves them. And then our other son likes I can't even believe this one, but the Arizona Cardinals. And he liked them because of Larry Fitzgerald. He absolutely loved him when he was still playing. And he was his favorite player, and he absolutely adored him, but they're terrible now.
Yeah. Well, my house, my husband has been a Browns fan all of his life. And if you know anything about professional football, being a Browns fan is
not good.
It's a hard job.
Yeah, it is.
You're never
on that winning end.
Yeah. So most of his family is Browns fan. His stepdad is a Bungles fan. We call them Bungles, but they're better than the Browns, at least. I mean,
they are, yeah. They are.
But yeah, I mean, we mainly watch Ohio State. The Ohio State.
Oh my goodness gracious. You haven't watched as much as you used to. You used to watch every game.
My blood pressure goes up because I yell at the TV.
She gets aggressive, guys.
I do get aggressive when I'm watching football.
I watch out for Lindsey.
And so I just I don't watch it in public because I do yell and scream. And
you watch it at the Buckeye Barn.
Oh, well, they're family.
That's kind of public.
They know what I'm like.
That's kind of public.
And a lot of them are a lot worse than I am, too. So, your sister's on. She's the Steelers Nation.
Hi, Kim. Kim didn't hear me say the boys are going to the Marshall, Ohio State game this weekend. They're going tomorrow or Saturday to that. So she'll be excited because she went to Marshall as well. I can't say on camera what we would say about Marshall because it has a bad word in it.
We are.
Marshall. No, that's not what it is. Give them something heard.
Oh. I got it.
That's all we would hear when I was in school down there. And at the football game. I was in the color guard there. So I was at every football game. And that's all they would say. All day long. Or we are in Marshall. Have you seen the movie? If you haven't, you need to. It's a good movie.
Oh, it makes me cry.
True story. True story, kids. True story. Okay. Coming on down here, one more last coat of brown. I did get a boo-boo up here, so we're going to have to fix that. I know. Did you see that? You didn't even see it till I pointed it out. See?
I didn't.
See, I'm honest about my messy stenciling. Lindsay didn't even see it. So I've been busy working on new stencils. So I did some fall and Halloween stencils yesterday and today. So once Lindsay gets those checked out, make sure they're good to go.
We should have a bunch of new stencils next week.
We'll have a bunch of new stencils next week because we had some backlog that hadn't gotten put on yet. So she got those pretty much all worked up, and now she just got to get them listed on the website, which that doesn't take near as long as it does getting the photos and stuff ready for them. So she got the hard part done.
The Marshall movie's called We Are Marshall.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
We Are
called We
Marshall.
Are Marshall, Deb.
Matthew McConaughey.
And it's a true story about what happened to, it was in the 70s? Right?
The plane crash.
There was a plane crash that killed a lot of the team.
Players and coaches.
It's really sad.
Yeah, that's what the fountain is on campus. If you've ever been on Marshall's campus, the fountain is like a memorial to the people that passed in the 70s.
I love good sports movies.
I do too. I honestly do. I was on the plane coming home and I watched like two different movies, 2 about sports, like true story kind of things. And then I watched the documentary about Reading Rainbow.
Oh,
it was good.
Oh.
My sister was sitting next to me. I was like, I just watched a documentary about Reading Rainbow, and she was like, "You're stupid." I was like, "She's why do you want to watch that?" No, she didn't call me stupid. She was just like, "Why would you want to watch that?" I was like, "Because it was really good."
Butterfly in the sky.
I can fly twice as high. I know. I loved Reading Rainbow. Okay, I think we're good on our brown. And the good thing about this one is if it's a little marbled, I'm cool with that because guess what, guys? Brown or like mud is not always completely brown. You're going to get that dirty look in it sometimes. So a little bit of different colors. I'm cool with that. Let's get this brown out of my brush here, and then we're going to go into some green. Okay, we're good there. Switch my paper towel over, let that one sit for a bit. And I'm going to move on to my green. I pulled New Leaf because I love this one, and I think it looks like grass. And I love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to use New Leaf on this one. And think about ways that we can dress this up, guys, okay? After we get going here. We want to know how we're going to dress this up. I mean, how pretty is this green? Love it.
I think that's one of my favorite greens.
It is one of my favorites for sure. I really like celery green just because it's like that farmhousey color. But this is one of my favorite greens.
So Deb said her life is boring. She watches How It Was Made. I like that show.
How It Was Made?
How It's Made.
Oh yeah, like when they do like crayons and like sports balls and all that kind of stuff. I remember that.
I think that goes back to the reason I like it is. Did you watch Mr. Rogers when you were growing up?
Yes, of course I did.
Okay. Didn't when he went on
Yes.
the TV, didn't
Yes.
he show things like that?
Yes.
Like how things were made.
Yes,
like Mr. McFeely.
Mr. McFeely, yes.
With his little video.
Yes. Yes. 100%.
Like this is how crayons are made.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, I think that's why I like that.
What do you watch that on though? I'm curious because I've not seen that.
Isn't it on like Discovery?
I don't have cable.
I don't know. I can't remember. See, we don't either.
We just stream everything.
Yeah. I'm sure you can find it.
I'm sure I could. That's not boring. I'm all about that. I'm all about that life.
Inquiry, right.
Yeah, seriously. I want to know what station that's on so I can find it on my Hulu. Because we stream everything on Hulu and Netflix and Amazon and all that fun stuff. We got rid of our cable like forever ago because it was so expensive. So we stream everything. Lindsay, you got rid of your cable before I did.
Well, yeah, because
I was holding on to mine for a bit.
Well,
yeah.
I did too, and then I was like, because I only watch on the channels. I like Survivor and Amazing Race.
Yeah.
And, well, I'm angry at Big Brother right now.
I can't watch that anymore. It's just too much to keep up with.
I just get mad that people get on there after all those other people are try out
and then they
quit.
quit.
And then they quit.
Yep.
That just makes me mad. I'm like, you think about thousands of other people that applied that could have been on that show.
Yeah.
You get on there and you're on there one episode, and you're like, I want to go home.
It's too hard.
But yeah, but we finally bit the bullet, and
yeah, we did too. I was having a hard time getting rid of it. My husband's like, and I was really worried about him with football because, like, streaming. We live kind of
hard with football.
We're kind of in the country, and I mean, not really, but we're considered rural, and like rural. Did I say that weird? Rural.
It was your twang.
Oh, and my hillbilly came out.
Yeah.
We're considered rural, and so it's hard for me. She's laughing at me every time I say it now. It's hard for us to get good internet service, but we do have good internet now. We got the Starlink stuff, and it's pretty good. We don't have any problems now, so we can stream stuff.
Streaming football is hard because I know this because my husband he's the bar manager at the local American Legion, and they're having problems with the football because each certain games are on this channel, other games are on this channel, so you have to have 16 different sports channels to make sure you get all of the college football games. and all in the NFL games, and it's kind of ridiculous.
And you still might not even get them.
Yeah.
And then some you have to have on Prime, and some are only on ABC, and some are
on Peacock.
Yep.
Some, like for us, last week's game was on the Big Ten Network. No, 2 weeks ago it was on the Big Ten Network. They thought they had the Big Ten Network, but they didn't have the Big Ten Network, so you had to call and get the Big Ten Network. So yeah, it's
the drama of football season.
Yeah, it's aggravating.
I know. Well, they're kind of trying to force you to buy the NFL Sunday ticket or whatever is what they're trying to do, but it's not even on Sundays anymore. All right, we're finishing up our first coat of green. I love this color. I really do love this color. It's a good color for grass.
Terry says her cable and internet is $230 a month. She's too old to learn how to stream.
Oh, no, you're not, my friend. No, you're not. You can do it. Yeah, ours was about $230, and I told my husband, I was like, we were also already paying for all of the streaming networks because we already had Amazon, and we already had Netflix, and we already had like Peacock or whatever or Hulu, that's what it was. We had Hulu and Disney Plus because our son was in college and had to stream everything. They didn't have an option for TV, so we have that for him. And I was like, we're already paying $230 plus all of this other stuff. So when we decided to finally do it, it was nice to kind of get rid of that though.
Terry, this is New Leaf. It's one of the 2024 release colors.
New Leaf. It's my favorite green, Terry. It's such a good, pretty color. But I think these two colors are going to look really good for this project here. Okay, so we got our first coat of New Leaf on. Moving on to our second coat of New Leaf. This will go faster now that we've got one coat on. So we move on to our second coat here. And again, I base coated my 12-inch bracket plaque with the white Adirondack chalk paint from Folk Art. It's great, super good coverage, quick and easy. I literally did 2 coats on this, and that's it. And you guys know I have a love-hate relationship with white paint. I want to love it, but I have an issue with getting good coverage on pieces, so the chalk paint for me is a win-win. Okay. Anybody have any plans this weekend? I have no plans. I'm thinking we're probably just gonna veg around the house since we've been gone for so long. Our puppy he's not even a puppy, he's an old man, but he is an old man. He's needing some attention. He's going to be 14 in October. So he's needing some attention.
Did he get ignored while you were gone?
No, Cody took care of him. Austin wasn't around much, but Cody took care of him. But, he wants his mom. He was following me around on Tuesday when I was trying to get things done. You have any questions yet? No. Okay. You guys are quiet today. Okay, second coat of New Leaf coming down on the touchdown part.
Terry says she's painting this weekend to get things done before she has her surgery.
What surgery are you having, Terry? I hope everything's okay. She's going to get busy painting them ornaments she's got. She's got lots to do. We've got the Wicked Weekend warehouse sale coming up October 30th and 31st. So if you're around Ohio at that point and you want to stop in, you can stop in and shop in the store. We're going to have Linda O'Connell here, and she's going to be demoing. We're going to have Chris Hoy here, and she's going to be demoing. And then they're also going to be doing some make and takes, I think. Yep. So I know that was a discussion that we were having before I left. I thought that was committed, but so we've got that going on. And then we're going to have sales. Everything in the store is going to be on sale. So paint, brushes, stencils, all of that. So anything that you see on our website, you can get during that warehouse sale. And it's going to be fun because you get to sit and talk to all your friends and chat and see what's going on. We all talk to each other when we're online, but nobody gets to see who each person is. So it's nice to put a face to them. I'm excited about seeing people again.
Oh, there's Lurking Linda.
Hi, Lurking Linda.
She says she's looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it too. I need some lessons. So we're going to kind of try and do something fun with Linda while she's here too. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like, but we're going to do some fun stuff with her while she's here as well. She told us she's game for anything, so you know what that means.
Terry says she has an abdominal tumor that has to be removed.
Oh, Terry. Yes, do think positive. We'll be thinking about you, honey. for sure. All right, so we got the second coat of new leaf on our tailgates and touchdowns. And we're going to give it a once over and just see if we need to get a third coat. If we do, we will. And if we're not, we're good. I think we're going to have to. I think there's a few spots that look a little marbled. Let's get a quick little third coat on here. Oh, yeah, that looks so much better. All right. So get the third coat of new leaf on this. And then we will move on to our silhouette guy.
What color are you doing the end?
I don't know yet. What do you think I should do? I know. I think I thought I said that I was going to do it in the brown, but I can't remember what my plan was. See what I mean? Like my plans usually don't turn out.
Black, and I said I wouldn't do it black.
Because I was going to do the silhouette guy black, or the football guy black, and she said not to do it black. So I could do it either. I have gray here. I could do it in gray, like a slate gray.
Okay, what do y'all think? What color should she do the word and?
Yeah, because that would be like, so that's going to be right in here, guys. Because that would be, if we did the slate gray, that would kind of be like the football helmet, like the face mask on the helmet or something. I don't know. And remember, we have all of these colors we can pull from. So if you guys think of a color I don't have on my table, that's not a problem either. You can pull it. Oh, Jen. Oh my gosh. Rookie mistake. Did you see me?
I did.
Put that stencil, or that paint right on that stencil. That was dumb. Come on, you ding dong. Oh, we're gonna have to clean that up. Made a mess on there, guys. We made a mess on that.
What not to do?
What not to do when stenciling with Jen? When you're semi-pro stenciling. Okay, almost done with this, guys. I definitely needed a third coat for sure.
So,
yeah.
Tell us about what was your favorite thing on your trip?
Oh, my favorite thing on the trip. Okay, so we were in Scotland and Ireland, and I absolutely loved Scotland. Loved it, loved it, loved it. We did so many cool things. I saw so many castles. I think my favorite thing was Culloden. I mean, it was impressive just to see that. And they had like these big flags. Like, oh gosh, they were so tall. Like on these white posts, they had red flags and then they had blue flags for the Jacobites and then the British. And so it was cool because like you could look down and see like the row of flags and how they were coming at each other and then where the people had fallen. Like they had headstones for like these big rocks that were like Can Campbell and Can Clan Fraser and Clan, like all of the different McDonald, all of them, and like you could kind of walk the path and see it. It was really, really cool. It really was. I loved that. I loved the castles because I'm a princess. Just ask my husband. We were in one and they had this beautiful like dress and there was like a white and pink dress and I even think that one was in Scotland. I told my mom, I was like, I was born in the wrong age. Like I would have loved to worn the corset and all of that stuff. I 100% would have been all about that life. But I loved that. I loved the food was delicious. We got to pet a Highland cow. We got to see sheepdogs do their work. We saw so much stuff. I mean, like so much stuff. It was really a cool trip. So if you ever get a chance to do something like that, you should because oh yeah, look at that.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad now. Okay, that's pretty. I like that. Okay, now we're gonna go into our black. We're still waiting on a discussion about our green.
Terry said maybe gray.
Okay, the and.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
She says she's thinking she's going to try and do the football player in Alabama colors one for all.
Oh, 100%. You could 100% personalize this and do that. 100%. Yeah, we try to do like neutral stuff if we can. That way you guys can see it for like what would work for you as opposed to like, because I feel like sometimes we get so centered in and, oh, well, that's blue or that's red and that won't work for me. So we try to do stuff like more neutral. But we want you definitely 100% to take and make these things your own. This will be a cool thing to personalize for craft shows and stuff. Like if your hometown teams or whatever, that'd be really cool. If I were making this for my house, I would have done red and yellow for Chiefs for my husband. So that's what I would have done for this one. That would have been a cool one. Kind of like I did that one door hanger, Lindsay. Remember that one? The black and red and yellow. So I'm just using lamp black. I don't know if I told you guys that one, but a lamp black for this one. I'm just going to stencil in my little football player here. And to me, this is supposed to be a silhouette, so that's why I went with black. If you're an experienced painter, like some of you guys are, you could 100% paint this up with like a jersey and stuff on it and make it really, really cool. But we are quick and easy here with our semi-pro. So that's why we're going with just the black silhouette. This is such a fun stencil, isn't it? I love all things when it comes to easy, fun stuff like this. It's craft show season. Has anybody started those yet? I missed the big one in Marysville while I was gone. I don't know if Bridget got to go or no. I'm going to have to ask her.
Was that the one that Christy said something about?
That's the fair?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. It's like down the streets of Marysville, and it's huge. There's always a lot of people that come there. And then Marysville High School has one too. I usually go to that one. She sets up for that one as well. I'm going to move since I'm stenciling in black, I figure I should probably be careful here. You guys know me. I'm a little bit messy, so I want to make sure I don't get any black paint in my hand.
Terry says she's paying for her November show.
November, okay.
Stacy says her first show is September 28th. Ooh, a week from Saturday.
Oh my gosh, yeah, girl. Are you ready? Or are you still kind of getting stuff together? Are you pretty prepped? Or I'm curious how that is. I would be like probably going nuts right now if I was that close for me. Okay. Almost done with our football player here. The good thing about black, guys.
She's going crazy.
Oh, yeah, I would be too, 100%. Is you don't need multiple coats. You just want to make sure. I have a few spots like right in here. Can you see where like you can still see the white there? So I just want to make sure I got good coverage at the end because you want that crisp image. So I'm just kind of going around the edges and just kind of making sure I have complete coverage on my black because I don't want to have any spots that the white is showing through since this is a silhouette. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'll do this right here. Got that. Okay, all right, I'm good with that. Now we're going to do our and. And I am going to switch to a little bit smaller of a brush so I have a little more control. So I'm going to use my number 3 Spectacular stencil brush on this one. And I'm going to use my slate gray, I think, for this, guys. I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm thinking that will work. Because you know what we can do? If we use this slate gray, we could use a little bit of the slate gray on the football player and kind of shade him up a little bit. So that would pull it in and we wouldn't just have it in one area. You know me, I like, if I'm doing something, I want to have it in multiple areas. So we can always do something like that. So I've got my number 3 Spectacular stencil brush. And we're going to get our and here. We can do some fun little dress up when we're done here. We're not going to go crazy on the dress up, but we're going to do a little bit here. We want it to be something that we're proud to put out there and sell, right? Or give to somebody. So this will be a fun little gift if you were going to somebody's for a game. Like a little hostess gift. This would be nice. Sorry about my sniffles. I got a little cold while we were gone. We did a tour trip, and it was our first time doing that, and we were on an enclosed bus with a bunch of hacking and coughing people, and they lovingly shared their cold with me. So I'm on the tail end of it, but I still have a little bit of a snotty nose. I'm just being the snot that I am, right, Lou? And so she was thinking. Lou's got the sniffles, too.
Mine's because we're cutting the corner.
Yeah, allergies. Okay. 2 coats on the slate gray. I want to make sure I got a good image here. So let me get this right here, guys. I see some white here, so let me just do a quick little touch up here. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. I love this number 3 stencil brush. Okay, let's see. Let's do our reveal. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, this is cute. Okay, this is really cute. All right, so we got all of our stenciling done. And then I'm thinking here, do we need to do anything, guys? What do you think? You want to do anything else to it? I think we need to do just, okay. I think we need to just put a little bit of this gray on our football player just so we have it in a different spot. You guys know me. I need it to look even. And I don't think it looks even right now.
Are you gonna dry brush or are you gonna shade?
I'm just going to do a little shade, I think. Just got my 1/4 inch angle. Don't judge me, Terry Brown. I know you are. I know you're judging me. So I'm just thinking like a quick little float down the side here just to kind of shade this up. Yes.
Stacy says to fill in the bridges.
On my letters?
But maybe not right now on camera.
Right, yeah. See, I'm not, like, the bridges don't bother me. I mean,
yeah, I like the look of
you
the
100% could. That does not bother me. I'm all about, like, I want things to look homemade if I'm making it. I think it gives it more of, like, the appeal of, like, somebody took the time to do it. But you could 100% clean those up and fill them in. 100%.
Terry says pick up that big brush.
I know. I knew she would say that. I'm trying, Terry. I'm trying.
At least it's not the 1/8 inch.
It's not the 1/8 inch.
It's
No,
the
I've
quarter.
got the 1/4 here. And the 1/4. I'm getting there slowly, Terry. I'm getting there slowly. This is the cool thing about, like, shading, though. You just move your piece as you go. It's so much easier than having to worry about anything else. So this will just kind of soften our little football player up a little bit.
Kind of looks like he's running under the lights.
Yeah, he's getting a little glare on him. That's true, Lindsay. A little bit more paint here. Yeah, I like that. It'll make him look faster, right? Like he's got new sneakers on. Our younger son, when he played wide receiver. So this kind of reminds me of him a little bit. Our older son was a lineman, and so he was just getting beat up out there all the time. Or doing the beating up, I should say. He was a big boy. Okay. Blend this in a little bit so we don't have such a line. Okay. What do we think? Good? You know, the other thing we could do, Lindsay, if we wanted to, is get some white paint, and we could do some, like, football lines on some of the letters. You know what I'm talking about?
You mean like yard lines?
No.
Yardage lines?
I mean, like, the stitches on the football.
Oh, stitches on the football.
Yeah. That would be something cool you guys could do, too, if you wanted. Wouldn't have to, but if you wanted to, we'd dress it up a little bit more, a little more detail to it. I don't want this really dark. I just want it kind of to look like he's moving. That makes sense? Soften it up so it's not so stark. Bring that gray in a little more so we have that in another place, so it's not like, oh, used all of those colors twice and then just the gray ones. Okay, almost finished with this, guys, and then we'll probably be done for our project. Unless you guys think of something else I have to do. But I'm cool to not do the, to close up the letters, but if you wanted to, that would be totally fine. I like that look, I think, of the letters like that.
I'm always like, every time I try to do it, it never blends.
Blends, right? Well, you gotta figure you have a couple coats, so you're gonna have to do a couple coats to get it to look the same color, so. It's a little bit of work, but. Okay, so he softened up a little bit now, so it doesn't look like he's just so, like, black right in that area. You've got some other color in there as well.
I'll tell you one thing, he needs to talk to football when he's running.
He does. He's not holding that loaf of bread. That's what my husband always told the guys. Hold it like a loaf of bread. All right. Anybody have any other questions? Okay, so we are going to be back on Wednesday with another semi-pro painting video, and then back on Thursday with a semi-pro stenciling video. Don't forget, guys, that you can use that coupon code on CD stencils. It's only valid on CD stencils, and that's for all the items that we use in our lives. So the plaques, the stencils, brushes, that kind of stuff. That's all included in that project or in that coupon code. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let us know. If not, we will see you next week. Make sure you go to our website, cdwood.com, if you want to pick up any of the other items that we have other than what we've used here. We do have a sale going on right on there now for the Hocus Pocus ornaments and patterns. You can get pattern and ornaments at a discounted price, and also you're getting a free stencil until 11:59 p.m. tonight. It's just random stencil. Lindsey and I are throwing them in orders for people who have placed an order during this week. So if you haven't already done that and gotten your free stencil, make sure you place an order. If you already have done that and want to place another order, you'll get another free stencil. All right, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.